sister, Karen's sleepover. Babysitter's little sister, Karen's sleepover. Help me! I'm lost and the bear is after me! Grrr! Frolic. I'll save you! Hey, bear, go away! Shoo! You can't say shoo to a bear. You can say shoo to a fly or maybe even a cat or a small dog. Oh yeah, what do you say to a bear? I'm not sure. My name is Karen Brewer. I am 7 years old. Today I am going camping with my best friends, Hanny Papatakis and Nancy Dawes. Well, I'm tired. I think it's bedtime. We need to set up our sleeping bags first. Oh, I wish we had real sleeping bags out here. That would be so cool. I have a real sleeping bag, but it's at my house. We have real sleeping bags too, but they're in our attic. The last time we used them was when Christy had a sleepover. Sleepovers sound like fun. I never ever been to one. Me neither. I bet you get to do all sorts of great things at a sleepover. The sleeping bag part would be really fun. Yeah. Do you think we're too young to go to a sleepover? Of course not. 7 is old enough to do anything. You can't drive when you're 7. No. But you could have a sleepover, and I'm going to have one. You are? Yes. Yes, I am. I will have one right here at Daddy's house, if Daddy and Elizabeth say I can. Daddy's house is perfect for a sleepover party. It is a very big and exciting house. Mommy's house is smaller and much more quiet. Wow! Mommy and Daddy live in different houses because they are divorced and now married to different people. Daddy married Elizabeth and Mommy married Seth. My brother Andrew and I spend most of our time at Mommy's house, but we live at Daddy's every other weekend and for 2 weeks during the summer. Since Andrew and I live at 2 houses, I call us the Tutus. Yeah, 2 of almost everything. Being the tutu is mostly fun, but it is not always easy. For example, I used to have only one special blanket, Tickly. I kept forgetting Tickly at one house or the other, so I decided to rip him in half. That way I could have one half at each house. Ouch! Rip. I like the little house when I want peace and quiet. It's much easier to do my homework at the little house. Plus, my pet Emily Jr. lives there. I love playing with her. Here's why the big house is perfect for my sleepover. Tease. He can drive. Elizabeth's mom. 4 older step siblings. Coolest big sister ever. So much room. The 2 houses are very different, and I am lucky to have both. Bye, you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Hanny lives across the street from Daddy's and can walk home. Nancy lives across the street from Mommy's house. I have one best friend at each house. Sometimes I wish Mommy and Daddy were still married to each other, but being a tutu isn't bad at all. Skip. Daddy, Elizabeth, I have something to ask you. What is it? Can I have a sleepover party for my friends? And can I please have it here? Daddy and Elizabeth are talking with their eyes. I can always tell. I don't see why not. All right. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Elizabeth. I I can't wait to tell my friends. Monday can't come soon enough. Guess what? Guess what? Indoor voice, please, Karen. Oops. Sorry, Miss Coleman. Zoom. Annie, Nancy, Pat. What? Daddy told me I could have a sleepover. You're kidding. Really? Nod, nod. What's the secret? I'm having a sleepover party. And Natalie, you're invited. Thanks! I'm having a sleepover party and you're invited. Oh, please, can I come to your sleepover? I'll bring my best pajamas, and this sleepover is just for girls. All girls? All the girls in our class. Well, I'm going to come too. I am going to crash your party. No, you're not. I would not have minded if Ricky Torres came. We like each other, but this sleepover is for girls only. No boys allowed. Then I'm going to come spy on your party, and I'll wait until you're least expecting it, and I'll scare all you girls. Cloudy. No! What party? Chatter, chatter, chatter. I have been thinking about my sleepover party for 2 whole weeks. I already told all the girls in my class, but should I make official invitations? And what do you do at a sleepover? I don't know. I am stuck. Scratch, scratch. But I know just who to ask for help. Christy and her friends in the Babysitters Club have lots of sleepovers. She is an expert. Christy, yeah? Are you very busy? Not too busy. What's up? Do you need help with something? My sleepover party. What do I need to buy? Mostly food. What kind of food? Let's make that list. Pizza is good for dinner because you can get different toppings and let people pick their favorite. Then for snacks, you can get popcorn, chips, and pretzels. Do we need any party decorations? Nope. We don't? Maybe a few. Now, what do you do at a sleepover? Well, you don't sleep much. You do lots of other things. You watch a spooky movie and scare yourselves. You make a batch of fudge. Can we make chocolate chip cookies? Sure. Then you gossip. You raid the refrigerator and you stay up late as you can. My friends and I always play Truth or Dare and try on makeup. But I think you guys are too young for that. We are not. To be honest, I don't think we will get to those things anyway. This list is big enough. Boy, we'll have an awful lot to do at the party. Thank you, Christy. You're welcome. Daddy, can you help me write my invitations? David, Michael, Andrew, you have to stay away from my sleepover party. No boys allowed. You too, no boys allowed at my party. Okay, goofball. Charlie, do you mind telling us a ghost story as long as you leave when it's finished? Sure thing, kiddo. Ruffle, ruffle. Oh boy, this is going to be the best sleepover ever. Thank you for the invitation, Karen. I like the stickers you used. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. Didn't you send me an invitation? Of course I did. I mailed it with the other invitations. I mailed them all at the same time. I bet yours got lost in the mail. Give it a couple more days. Anyway, you know you're invited to the party, whether you get an invitation or not. But I want an invitation. I'm sure it will be waiting for you when we get home from school today. But it didn't. It wasn't there on Thursday either. Nancy didn't talk to me at all on the way to school Friday morning. I guess Karen did not invite me after all. I guess she never mailed me an invitation. She doesn't want me at her sleepover. And I even have my own sleeping bag. I wouldn't need to borrow one. I do too want you at my party. You don't mean that. I am the only girl in the class who did not get an invite. But I sent you one. Time to take your seats, class. Scribble, scribble. Scribble, scribble. Yes, Nancy? Karen is drawing in her book. Have you finished your work, Karen? No. Are you having trouble with the work? No. You know you are not supposed to draw in books, don't you? Yes. Then you will have to stay inside during recess today. You will erase your drawings and think about what you did. Miss Coleman has never punished me before. And Nancy, yes? No more tattling, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Boy, Nancy is really mad at me. Ring. Erase, erase. Hardly anyone ever has to miss recess. Erase, erase, erase. And I'm sure Mrs. Coleman is angry with me, even though she doesn't look angry. I do know you're not supposed to draw in books, only in coloring books or a sketchbook. But I never would have tattled on Nancy if she were drawing in her book. What am I supposed to do? Thankfully, Nancy and I do not have to ride home together. We didn't talk to each other for most of the day. I feel really, really terrible. Karen, you have a phone call. Hopefully it's Christy. Talking to her might make me feel better. Hello? Hi! Who is this, please? It's me, silly. It's Nancy. Why is Nancy calling? Yeah. Guess what? It came. The invitation to your sleepover came this afternoon. Good. Karen, I'm sorry I got you in trouble today. Honest, I was just mad about the invitation. I promise I'll never tell on you again. Okay, I'm really sorry. But thank you for inviting me. So, what can I bring to the party? Nothing. You're not invited after all. I uninvite you. People who get me in trouble with Mrs. Coleman do not come to my sleepovers. Slam. Smack. Paste, 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 paste. Part of me feels pleased. I made Nancy feel as bad as I feel. The other part of me feels awful. I don't like feeling bad. So Nancy must not like feeling bad either. And I was the one who made her feel that way. I don't know what to think. Nancy is my best friend. How mad can best friends get? What if we never ever speak to each other again? I almost want to call her back. I would tell Nancy, I'm sorry I uninvited you. Now you are re-invited. You can come after all. But I just can't. Nancy got me in trouble in school, and a best friend is not supposed to do that. Karen, sometimes best friends fight, but that does not mean they will never be friends again. Mommy is worried because Nancy said that she would never ride in the same car with me again. I guess. And sometimes when best friends fight, they hurt each other's feelings. And you and Nancy don't want to do that, do you? We already have. Nancy and I are not friends anymore. We are best enemies. I can't wait until Saturday. Me neither. I'm going to borrow my sister's sleeping bag. I don't have one of my own yet. Me too. I am so excited for the party, but I can't sleep over. We already have plans for that night. That's okay, Sarah. I'm glad you can still come over for a little bit. Karen, are your brothers going to be at the party? They might be at home, but they are not coming to the party. What if they play tricks on us? What if they gave us a spicy chewing gum or hide a rubber snake in someone's sleeping bag? Oh, a rubber snake? They will not play tricks. I will not let them. I might play tricks. You are not coming to my party. It's just for us girls. Yes, I am coming, and I'm going to throw pebbles at your windows and scare you. No! And I'll bring a handful of rubber snakes. No! And then I'll hide them in all your sleeping bags. Ha ha ha. You are not going to do those things, Ricky, and you know it. I feel pretty sorry for Nancy. It is not fun to be left out of anything. It makes you feel you're gonna do bad. But how can I ask my best enemy to come to my sleepover? On Wednesday morning, something different happened. Oh, class, I have a surprise. Today, a new student is going to join our class. I hope you will make her feel swing, step, step, step. Class, this is Pamela Harding. Pamela, maybe you can tell us a little about yourself. My name is Pamela Harding. My family just moved to Stony Brook. My mother writes books and my father is a dentist. I have a 16-year-old sister. She lets me wear her perfume. Toss. Whoa. She looks so cool. Pamela, you may sit at my desk until a custodian brings in your own. Lucky duck. No one has sat at Mrs. Coleman's desk before. We really want Pamela to be our friend. I'm having a sleepover this Saturday, Pamela. Most of the girls in our class are coming. Can you come too? Sure, I guess so. Shrug. See, she did not need an invitation in the mail. Pamela is very, very cool. Saturday has come at last! Zoom! Woohoo! Let's go shopping for the sleepover. We have to buy all the things on the list. We cannot forget the balloons, and we have to order pizza. Whoa, calm down. Please sit down and have breakfast first. Plop. Fidget, fidget, fidget. What if the stores run out of popcorn or balloons or something? I don't think that will happen. Karen, would you like me to take you shopping after breakfast? Yeah! Munch, munch, munch. Christy! What is it? Will you help me get ready for my party? Sure. The playroom looks so pretty now that bed is all decorated. Thank you, Christy. You're welcome. I should remind everyone else how to behave today. I did not want my family to embarrass me, especially in front of Pamela. David Michael, you better leave me and my friends alone. Don't worry, I do not want to hang out with you girls. Sam, Charlie, you leave us alone too. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I will stay out of your way except for the ghost story. Thank you. Andrew, please do not get shy or act like a baby. Emily, please do not dribble food out of your mouth. Ding dong. I bet the first one here is Hanny since she lives right across the street. Oh! Hi, Pamela. Come on in. You look really nice. Thank you. Were we supposed to get dressed up? I feel underdressed compared to how cool Pamela looks. Oh, you didn't bring a sleeping bag? That's all right. You can use one of ours. I won't need one. I will never sleep on the floor. I have to sleep in the bed. Oh, I guess you can use my bed tonight. Uh-oh, what if all my friends want to sleep in beds? Ding dong. Goody! Natalie and Sarah are here. Sarah's dad is going to stay until it's time for them to leave. Come in, you guys. Okay, let's go out to the playroom. To the playroom? You have a playroom? Yes, we have a playroom. I have a little brother and sister. Now, I really wish Nancy were here. She usually knows what to say. Look what I brought! It's really for playing dress up. I brought, ta-da, my musical puppy. Look, you push this button and he moves his head. Click. How much is that dog in the window? He's so cute. Spray, spray, spray. Ugh! Gotcha. David Michael! Yeah. Ew, gross. Bleh. I think most of my friends didn't mind David Michael's surprise attack. But is my sleepover party off to a good start or a bad start? I just don't know. Who's hungry? I am. What's for dinner? Pizza. Yay! Pizza gives me bad breath. I can't eat it. Oh, maybe Elizabeth or Christy can fix you something else. Natalie, Leslie, Hanny, will you help me carry everything? We can eat in here, but we have to be careful not to spill. Okay. Hey. Do you think Pamela is having any fun? I think Pamela is. Well, I don't think she is any fun. She makes me feel like a baby. Here we are. My big sister made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It only has a little peanut butter in case you're afraid it will stick to the roof of your mouth or give you peanut butter breath. I think most of the girls still want Pamela to like them, but I bet Nancy wouldn't care. I wish you were here. Okay, time for a spooky movie. Guess what I chose to watch with dinner? What? The Wizard of Oz. Oh, goody. The witch is so scary. So are the flying monkeys. That is a baby movie. It is not. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Phew, I didn't think she was going to make it. Haven't you ever seen the movie before? No, have you? Only about 87 times. We owned the movie. Well, so do we, but it still scares me. Boy, do I miss Nancy. If you think I have a big mouth, you should hear her. Click. Who wants to make cookies? What kind? Chocolate chip. Hooray, that's my favorite. Christy, can you help us bake some cookies? Sure thing. How come your sister is babysitting you? She's not babysitting, she is just helping. Whomp, poof, splat. Toss, throw. Look what I made. What does this look like? Ricky Torres. Yeah. Okay, let's really make the cookies now. Sweep, sweep. Who wants to eat Ricky? I just can't. I'll eat him. Crunch. Oh, that hurts. Munch, munch. Sarah, it's time to head home. Aww, already? Aww. Bye, Karen. Thank you for inviting me to your party. Bye, Sarah. Thank you so much for coming. Yum. Karen, wait a moment. Are you having a good time? No. Pamela, Harding is ruining everything. I don't know what to do. I really, really wish Nancy were here. Where is Nancy? Did she get sick or something? No, we had a fight. About what? Nancy didn't get her invitation in the mail and everyone else did. She thought I had not invited her to my party. She was mad and she tattled on me and got me in trouble with Miss Coleman. Then Nancy got her invitation. She called and said she wasn't mad anymore, but I was mad, so I uninvited her. We have not spoken to each other for a whole week. Wow, that's a big fight. I bet you wish it were over now, don't you? Do I ever? I really need Nancy here. She would know what to do about Pamela. But what I really want is to make up with Nancy. And I don't know how to do that, though. And I feel funny inviting her to my party now. I think you should call her. Apologize to her. She already apologized to you and say you forgive her for getting you in trouble. She was just angry then, Karen. People do all sorts of things when they are angry. And I bet Nancy would rather come to your party late than not at all. I don't know, maybe. Call her. It is the mature thing to do. Well, I am a very mature person for a 7-year-old. Okay, I'll call her. Ring. Click. Hello, Mrs. Dawes speaking. Hi, this is Karen. Is Nancy there? Sure, hold on a sec. Hello? Nancy, I'm really sorry I uninvited you to my party. I did that because you made me feel bad when you got me in trouble. I know you feel bad now, though. So I think our fight should be over, and I want you to come to my party right away. You do? Thanks! Fidget, fidget, and Karen, I am sorry I got you in trouble. That was a mean thing to do. Do you forgive me? Oh, yes, I forgive you. Do you forgive me? Yes, I do. Good. Then come over right away. You won't believe Pamela. She is making us all feel like babies. She is? How? She thought The Wizard of Oz was not a scary movie when everyone knows it is. I mean, duh. And she will not sleep in the sleeping bag. And she wouldn't have pizza with us because she said it gives her bad breath. Now she's just sitting while everyone else makes cookies. She looks like she thinks we are jerks, maybe even dweebs. She is ruining everything. Please come to my sleepover. I really need you. Rumble. Knock, knock. Hey, how come you brought 2 sleeping bags? Yeah, how come? I heard that Pamela doesn't have a sleeping bag, so I brought one for her. I sleep in beds. How boring. Boy, what a storm. It is so scary out there. My father said we're really in for it. What's that supposed to mean? It means we are in great danger. Maybe this is a good time for Charlie to tell us a ghost story. He promised he would. Oh, I don't know. It will only be fun, scary, promise. This is the story of a ghost who haunts a big mansion. The people who live there only see him when it rains. The ghost wears a bucket on his head, so people call him Buckethead, but he hates that name. Every night that it rains, Buckethead wanders the halls saying, "I will get you! I will get revenge!" Flop. Yoink. Ah! Then, on one really rainy night, the people in the house heard clanking sounds, like chains being rattled. And the girl saw a white figure standing at the end of her bed. Crash! The figure howled, "Soon I will take my revenge!" Kaboom! Ah! Help! Where am I? I can't see a thing! I'm scared! Calm down, you guys. We probably just blew a fuse or something. I'll go check the fuse box. No, don't leave us! How about if I send Christy up here to stay with you? That's fine. Thank you, Charlie. Step, step, step. Step, step, step. Eesh, Buckethead! Who's Buckethead? It's just my sister. Don't worry. Did Charlie look at the fuse box? He didn't need to, and I'm afraid I have a little bit of bad news. Oh no! What kind of bad news? It's not a problem with our fuse box. There's a blackout. We looked outside and there are no lights on anywhere. That means nobody in our neighborhood has any power. I want to go home! Wimp. My big brother told me that thunder is really just giants bowling. He said that if a ball rolls into the gutter, it will fall out of the sky. It could crash right through the roof of your house. My brother says that lightning is caused by angry ghosts. And if they're angry enough, they will send a lightning bolt right down to the ground. Crash! It's okay, you guys. Haven't you heard about cold fronts and warm fronts? No, what's that? A thunderstorm is just weather, that's all. When air is unstable, like if it rises up instead of staying still and the air is wet, then you get a thunderstorm. See, the big dark thunderclouds are charged with electricity. Do you know what she's talking about? No. Blink. Hooray! Do you guys know enough about thunderstorms now? Yes! Because I can teach you some more things. No! Ahem! Girls, yes? Bedtime now, okay? You had plenty of excitement for one night. Alright, we'll get ready for bed now. Good night, Daddy. Sleep tight, girls. Aw, Karen, we have to go to bed now? But Karen, it's so early. I only go to bed this early on school nights. We're not really going to bed now. We are just going to pretend. We'll put on our pajamas and get into our sleeping bags or beds. Whatever. Anyway, then we'll talk and tell stories until midnight. Then we are going to do something special. But first, we have to wait for Daddy and Elizabeth and everyone else to go to sleep. What is it? Now, come on. Let's get ready for bed before Daddy comes back and has to tell us a second time. Are you sure you don't want to borrow my extra sleeping bag? I brought it just for you. I am very sure. Come on, Pamela. I'll show you where my room is. I hope you like my bed. What are those? They are Tickly and Moosey. Baby things. No! Snatch. Do you still sleep with them? See you at midnight. Suddenly, I am very glad that Pamela is not sleeping with us in the playroom. My friends would never make fun of Tickly and Moose or Moosey. Shh. I have a question. Who here likes Pamela? I like her. She is cool. She is so grown up. I wish my mother would let me wear clothes like Pamela's. Me too. Thinking she is grown up and liking her clothes isn't the same as liking Pamela. I think Pamela is a jerk. I don't want to talk about Pamela anymore. What is the scariest thing that has happened to anyone here? Getting lost at Disney World. Something like that happened to me too. I had a friend named Betsy who used to come over all the time, but Mommy and Daddy don't remember her. Was she a ghost? Hey, you guys, it's almost midnight. You better go get Pamela. I'll let her get her beauty rest. Pamela is sleeping, so we will have to go without her. Go? Yeah, guess what? It's time to raid the refrigerator! Yay! Yay! Shh! We have to be very quiet and we can't turn on any lights. Help yourselves. Growl. Wait, what was that? Ah! What's going on here? Everybody back to bed, and I mean it. Good night, everyone. Sorry we couldn't raid the fridge. That's okay. Good night, Karen. Z. Blink. Blink, blink, blink. Morning. Guess what time it is? 7:30? Nope, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock? Everybody get up. It's breakfast time. It's almost and stuffy. Never mind. Well, here are the sleepyheads. How about a picnic breakfast in the yard? Okay, thanks, Daddy. Karen, Jenny's mother is here. Aw, bye everyone. Bye, Jenny. I hope Pamela's parents come next. Honk, honk. That is my mommy's car. I am not sad to see Pamela go. She has been gigando mean about Moosey, Tickly, and lots of other things. I decided that I do not want to be Pamela's friend. Much. Bye, Pamela. Thanks for coming. See you in school. Phew. Wave. I'm glad I get to stay over until your mommy takes you back to the little house. I'm glad you guys aren't fighting anymore. Me too. Remember when you and Henny were mad at each other? Yup. Remember when you and Henny were mad at each other? Yup. Boy, we should stop fighting. We are lucky that we are friends. If we were not friends, we might have to be friends with Pamela. Blanche. You know what? We are like the Three Musketeers. Hey, I've got a great idea. Shuffle, shuffle. Ta-da! Let's each pick a color and make friendship bracelets. That way, the Three Musketeers are always together. Yeah! We just need one more thing to make it official. Look at my new outfit! Pamela, maybe you could come over to my house after school someday. I want you to come ice skating with me. Don't Jenny and Sarah remember how awful Pamela was at the sleepover? I guess not. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have your copies of the pack. Mommy made them for us. We are the Three Musketeers. We vow to be friends for life. Maybe we should add something to our pack. Something like we vow to never be friends with Pamela. I like our pack the way it is. Who cares about Pamela anyway? They do. The girls like Pamela's glamour, but they don't know the real Pamela that is underneath. Will they find out? And if they do, will they still like her? Will they care? Well, I know one thing for certain. Even if Pamela becomes the queen of the classroom, the Three Musketeers will stick together. Okay, right. Though thick and thin, forever and ever. What about a secret handshake? Yeah. Clap, clap, snap. Hey, guys. You know what, Karen? Your sleepover was the best ever, even though I have never been to one before. Hey, can I hear your sleepover was really fun? Can I come to the next one? We'll see.